Thank you very much, and first and foremost, welcome to Istanbul and Turkey and to Stratcom. And I would like to take this opportunity to also congratulate everybody who has been part of this very valuable and distinguished organization. And first of all, of course, my dear friend, Mr. Burhanettin Duran, who's the head of the Communications Directorate of Turkey. And I think when you were just making the introduction, communications, problems in the world, are we more aware, are we less aware? If you look into it in the historical context, there has always been some kind of hotspot, problem, or there has been a misunderstanding between nations and tribes and everything, and they have gone to various forms of conflict. Now, various forms of conflict, of course, include diplomatic conflict. It includes a certain amount of force, and then armed conflict in various shapes and forms. Are we more aware of what's happening in the world? Most definitely. We cannot say that we are not. Just when we talk among ourselves, at work and in private and over dinner or over lunch, or even over breakfast, we are constantly on some sort of communication device. Maybe it's because we are bombarded with information, right or wrong, because we know that not everything is correct, which finds their way through various forms of communication to us. We are also using a lot of effort to try to understand of what we have seen, if it's correct, if it's true, if it's false, if it's fabricated. That also takes a lot of energy. And that's why I use the word energy here, because strategic communication requires a lot of energy these days. You're absolutely right. Who said it first? Who said it in the best way? Who packaged the deal better? Mm-hmm. But it also includes, I believe, who has the capability. In capability, you can say power, economical power, military power, socio-economic power, whatever you want to say, the capability to explain the narrative that they want to explain. It's not only about what you hear, it's about how you hear it. And yes, first, but believable, because there will be a contrast to it. And strategic communication in this sense, it is clear that we are in an uncertain time. That is no doubt one of the biggest challenges that we are facing, because we're saying, okay, we have a problem at our hands, we have to deal with it, and 5 days, 6 days, 7 days later, something else happens. Sometimes in a totally different place in the world, or the problem that we have grows or changes its narrative. To give an example of today's situation, 4 years ago we started to talk about the war in Ukraine. Then we were talking about the genocide in Gaza, and today we are talking about the armed conflict, and we could call it a war in Iran, which is happening today. So just in one sentence, in 1 minute, I have explained to you 3 military armed conflicts that are happening at the same time, which are in close proximity to Turkey, to Europe, and the Middle East. However, there's also various conflicts going on in Africa between the various countries. Some of them are diplomatically resolved, some of them are with rhetoric, some of them have, again, armed conflicts within themselves. And when you look at the Far East, and when you look at Latin America, all of these places have some sort of conflict on some sort of level that is happening at the same time. Now, everybody, of course, who is living in a certain place is more concerned with the immediate threat. Because as humans, we have a tendency to feel secure, the need to feel secure, which is a basic instinct. And if something is happening around you, you, of course, shift your concentration on how you can deal with that, resolve it, not